What's up, guys? I'm the Lego Transformers guy, but you can just call me by TLTG, and this is my G1 Vortex. Vortex was the first of all of the combaticons that I made and started off this whole entire project. Obviously, the colours aren't right, but if you come to my channel frequently, you're going to know I never really get the colours right on most of my things. But I did try to get the colours correct. I think the only ones that are like blatantly obvious is the propellers. I want them all to be grey, so this is like the model one. But I couldn't, obviously. And these two parts at the front. But other than that, nothing really sticks out. Obviously, there's that bracket there, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I tried to make a very accurate helicopter. It's obviously not very accurate. If you take off this, it kind of just looks like a truck. I might use this mould again for a truck transformer I might make in the future. Won't be too bad. All I have to do is take off this part and make it square at the back. So that's an alright idea I could do. But it is a bit lazy. But like I said, yes, this was the first of the combaticons that I made and started off this whole entire project. It didn't take very long. I think the hardest part was trying to figure out how to do the legs. But I feel like that's everyone's issue with Vortex, because the way the legs transform, it's really, really hard to portray that in Lego. It's the same with Wheeljack's legs. It's just really annoying to do. But enough said about alternate mode. For some size comparisons, I have G1 Swindle. I don't think this is right. This is a very big Jeep or a very small helicopter. And the AOTP Vortex. And these are quite similar. The only part that I really don't like is this is thin up there, but this is just the size of the whole entire. It's really big, that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, enough said about alternate mode. It's time to go into the transformation. And there we have Vortex in his robot mode. I think this turned out really well. But I do have to say, if this guy wasn't in the colours with the blue and the grey and whatnot, I don't think this could pass as a Vortex. I did take a lot of inspiration off the AOTP model like I did with Swindle. Obviously, I don't have the AOTP version of Swindle, so I had to use a lot of models from the ads and what's it called? Promotional images. But yeah, I actually had the guy on hand, so I could use it up front and get every detail. He doesn't have much of a backpack. Obviously, he's just got his propellers, or propeller. But if you take that off, he's really clean. I did have to add these onto the back. I do think he can. No, okay, he can't stand. So he can't stand without his heels. I could have made the heels a bit smaller and then had more detail. I didn't really want to though. I quite like how the way it transforms. Like I said though, the colours aren't fully right. If these could be blue, that would be a lot better, and if these could both be grey, I think it'd clean him up a lot. But I did try to get the blue detail in the middle. I was very apprehensive about making him dark blue instead of the regular blue, because I don't really have the pieces in both. So I had to take a bit off the Soundwave set I got for my birthday. So that sucks. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave Onslaught to be very regular blue instead of dark blue. I don't really want to take any more pieces off Soundwave. So I'll have to look in my blue Lego bin to see what piece I have for Onslaught. But yeah, he's going to be awful. But we're not talking about Onslaught, we're talking about Vortex. For his articulation, I am going to take off his propeller. It just gets in the way, and there's really no need. His head can do a full 360. The head isn't the most accurate, it's the basic transformer head that most people use, but I think it works quite well. If you look, what's it called? Travis brick that I did use is red. That's supposed to represent his red visor. I tried to make it a bit bigger, but it just wouldn't work. It had to be this size or else nothing would work, which is sad. But the arm can do a full 360. It can go out that far and that up, but I don't know why you're using that. He does have an elbow joint, which can go out that far. His hip can swivel a full 360 due to his transformation. That does happen sometimes. I don't know why that happens, but it just does. He has that movement. I don't know what that is. He has no knee joint due to the way he transforms. If you straighten him out, he still has no knee joints. I don't know why you need to know that. And originally he did have toe pivot, but he doesn't anymore because of stability issues. For some size comparisons, here we have G1 Swindle, which I think is alright. I do think Vortex is the smallest out of the lot of them, but I don't think he's that short. But they don't really go into their alternate modes. No, they don't go into the robot modes in the combined mode, so it doesn't really matter. And the Age of the Primes Vortex. As you can see, I did use a lot of inspiration. The blue legs is the same on that. I couldn't get this blue. If I could get this in dark blue, I would have, but I just couldn't. And this, I didn't know if I wanted to put it up or down. Obviously, he's got grey on both sides, but I just kept it in the middle. Anyway, that was my look on G1 Vortex. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you next time.